Hello and welcome to the Indicator Warehouse. And in the spirit of showing you guys everything, I'm going to show you guys the horrible day I had today. Still contract rollover week for all the indexes. I'm going to show you the bad day that I had for September 12th of 2014. Now, of course, I love showing you guys winners. Who doesn't get excited when they have a winner? But I'm going to show you some of the bad trades that I made today on Friday, September 12th of 2014. So to start this video off, typically on Fridays, I like to be done as soon as I possibly can. And that being said, I definitely traded a lot longer today than I wanted to. And you know what? Let's face it, guys, bad days in trading are going to happen. So let's go ahead and let's get started. And I'm going to show you the first mistake that I made for the day, not diversified trading systems, but the mistake that I made. Let's get started. All right, so the first thing that I want to point out today, and again, this is Ray Burke's fault, not diversified trading systems' fault, is this. Now, we did see this nice move to the downside here, right off of the open. And one of my personal rules is I like to wait at least 10 minutes for the market to kind of pick a direction before I start taking any kind of trades. Now, one of the tricks that I do, and this is a personal thing that I do, a lot of times I'll see a big move like we see right here to the downside, and sometimes I take the trade a little bit later. So here's a perfect example, again, of the mistake that I made. I decided to take this trade a few ticks below the open rather than take it where DTS told me. Even if I took this earlier move on the 1-bar pullback, adhering to my ATR stop, you know what? I would have gotten my 10 ticks out of this trade. Rather than do that, what I did, I took my entry right here, a few ticks below, and I decided to hold my original stop up here 1 tick above this pivot right here. Well, as we can see, the trade goes my way about 8 ticks. It promptly turns around and then it takes me out. Well, guess what? If I had taken the trade right here at my signal, rather than let my own personal opinion get in the way, I would have had a nice 10-tick winner on number 1. And if I went to break even on number 2, you know what? I still would have been good to go. Let's go ahead and I'm going to show you the next mistake that I made with my Falcon. All right, so we're looking right here and I have got a legitimate loser right here. However, guess what? After that first trade that I showed you guys, after that particular entry right there, and then this entry here, I actually would have been done for the day. I wouldn't have even thought about going long right here, but I was trying to recover and I was trying to fix my day with this particular trade right here. Can you guys guess exactly what my real mistake was on this particular short entry I took right here? Everything lined up with the eagle. Everything lines up perfectly here with my Falcon. But you know what my biggest error was right here? And I'll tell you, in my opinion, it's one of the cardinal sins of trading. And the cardinal sin is we don't want to let our greed get the best of us. So once again, I took the trade a little bit lower. But you know what? Even if I didn't do that, first thing I want to point out is this. Had I have just taken my entry like I thought I should have, I would have gotten my 20-tick profit target out of this. Definitely would have gotten the first 10 ticks off of it. And the biggest mistake that I made of all was assuming that I was going to go down here to this level here. Now, as you guys know, I love using ultimate support and resistance for targets. I frankly, what can I say? Some days I like swinging for the fences. Well, guess what? Here's a day I should not have been swinging for the fences. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the volume here for the day. Looking at the NQ, we've still got some contracts being traded. Right about 2/3 of the volume, for lack of better words, is trading on the 9/14. I was trading the 12/14, not to mention it's an options expiry day. So the person that is the most guilty here is me. This has nothing to do with DTS. Typically, like I said for Friday, I like to do 1, 2 trades tops, 1 and done, 2 and done, and be out of there. And you know what? My own greed got the best of me, and I had a bad day. I don't like making excuses, and I'll tell you what, I'm not going to make an excuse here. All the mistakes that I made today were purely my own. If I had have just adhered to my signals exactly like I was supposed to, and not swung for the fences on a contract rollover day and an options expiry day, you know what? I would have had 2 great trades. I would have been done for the day. Well, all right, guys. I hope you learned your lesson like I've learned mine. And I hope you found this video to be informative. If you have any questions about DTS or this video, please email me at ray@indicatorwarehouse.com. Thanks. I hope you learned your lesson like I did, and have a great day. We'll see you guys in the room on Monday.